MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 1 of the National League Division Series between the Chicago Cubs and the Washington Nationals. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac. And Dan, we'll start with you. This series has the feel of one that's about to get very interesting.
Looking at these two squads, it's clear both of them have several guys that can hurt you with the bat. It's not just the middle of the order guys that you have to look out for as a pitcher. So the team that gets the timely hitting and quality at bats is probably going to prevail.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Back now live as we count down to the start of Game 1. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2017 Washington Nationals.
Briefly now, we'll look at the two starters who get the ball here in Game 1. With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, you know, the key for this ball club has been Jason Hayward. He's certainly a guy to watch out there in this lineup. Everything he does makes them click. When he's swinging the bat, well, they just go.
Max Scherzer will do the pitching in front of the hometown crowd here in Game 1. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, it's hard to have all four of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Nationals. And I'm looking at the catcher, Matt Wieters. The biggest compliment I ever heard from Matt Wieters: nobody catches a throw from the outfield and tags a runner better than him. He'll take a shot, too. He also calls a pretty good game.
Into the box is leadoff man Jason Hayward, and we are ready for baseball.
Right fielder, number 22.
And we are underway in Game 1 as the first pitch is swung on and missed for the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
Now a swing and a miss on the slider as the leadoff man is set down on strikes to open up the ball game. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
In now is John Jay as he rips it on the ground to second. On to first, and Scherzer's on a roll now, 2 away.
Batting third baseman, Chris Bryant.
So digging in now, Chris Bryant. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball, 1-0.
I'm looking forward to this at bat right here, Matt. 2 outs, bases empty, and you got the power guy at the plate. He's going to let it fly. He must. I guarantee you he will.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. So Anthony Rizzo will have a chance to bat this inning following the base hit.
Oh, the old CNI base hit. The changeup's down. The batter goes down to get it and still finds a hole to put it through. Good pitch. Better hitting.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. First offering on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
Well, Ferg really does call a solid game back there. He does reward a pitcher for good location at times, but his reviews tend to be very good most of the time.
0-1 count. Here it comes. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Well, the first 2 pitches are interesting. Both away from the left-hander. Will he bust him back in and challenge him? It's going to be a good at-bat to watch.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Worth is under it. And that's the 3rd out. Cubs strand 1. Now it'll be Washington's turn in a scoreless ball game. A time now from our nation's capital to take a look at the Nats starting lineup. Harold, what's the key for him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matt, facing a sinker baller, you got to think about get the ball up. What happens with the guy that throws a sinker? When you get it up, it straightens out. But when he's got that ball that starts about thigh high and starts to bite down on you, that's going to end up in the dirt. You're probably not going to be able to do anything with it. You go to the plate with the mindset of get that ball up. You set your focus on bring that to the thigh high or up, and you got a chance to hit it when it straightens out. Let's take a look at the Cubbies defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And at first base, Anthony Rizzo. Another one of those guys that can pick the ball out of the dirt for you. But I love the fact he's aggressive, and he'll make that throw to home, he'll throw it to second, and he'll even dive in the stands for you if he needs to.
On his way to the plate is the center fielder, Adam Eaton, to get things started here in the home half of the first.
Center fielder, Adam Eaton.
And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. The 1-1 pitch is a sinker taken for a strike, 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Grounded to third. Bryant's got it. A quick out, number 1.
Batting second, third baseman, Anthony Rendon.
In now is Anthony Rendon. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Now that's a slider that's pretty easy to recognize. Started on the outside, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate. But one that's difficult is that one that starts in at you and still breaks over the plate.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. One out, nobody on. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are two gone. And with two away now, let's give you a look at the big picture here. There you see the participants in this year's playoffs.
Bryce Harper.
Here's Bryce Harper now. No one aboard for him, and two gone here in the first. Here's the first pitch to him. Looks at a sinker on the outside corner. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Hit on the ground, but foul. And here's a ball hit in the air. Contreras is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Nationals gone in order. We are still scoreless. Now batting, Kyle Schwarber. And he'll lead things off against Max Scherzer.
Kyle Schwarber.
Into the windup and the pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Changeup gets him out in front for strike two.
Beautiful changeup. Got him out front with that swing right there. That's what a changeup will do. Just keep you off balance.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Grounded to first. Fielded cleanly by Lind. He'll feed it to Scherzer covering to record the out.
Hey, not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. No score here as we play inning number 2. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Here's Scherzer now 1-1. This is on the ground over to first. Lind has it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Batting seventh, shortstop, Addison Russell.
Striding in, Addison Russell. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that misses 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
I love how aggressive he is. He's just attacking the zone with the fastball. Here it is. Now he's at 1-2 count, and really he can go anywhere he wants now.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Coming to the plate now, TREA Turner. He'll lead it off against Jake Arrieta.
The shortstop, TREA Turner.
First offering on its way. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Schwarber moves over. Makes the play, 1 away.
Batting fifth, first baseman, Adam Lind.
Now at the plate, Adam Lind. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch coming. Here it is. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. The windup and the 0-1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
And this is fouled at the plate. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And the 0-2 here is fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. The next 0-2. Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Hard sinker misses, 2-2. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
This is a perfect example of why the slider is such a great pitch and such a dangerous pitch, too. Sometimes it moves so much that you just lose control of it. This one runs way too far in, and the hitter is standing on first as a result.
So 1 gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And here's the left fielder, Jason Worth. Here's the first pitch to him. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike.
91-mile-an-hour slider. Man alive, there's not many people that throw that one right there. That is an elite group right there. I would throw that pitch every time.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Look, Matt, this guy's got a great sinker. Here's the key. He's got a runner on first base. This is where you can get that ground ball double play. Make him chase that hard sinker and hit it into the dirt and turn one over for you.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Now another 1-2. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
And he looks at a sinker for a called 3rd strike, and now there are 2 gone.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously, the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters, now, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. The 0-1 on its way. Slider, and it's off his glove, and it bounces away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Well, the graphic here isn't going to properly show just how far that pitch was from the strike zone. That thing wasn't even close, and I think it made the decision to move up a base pretty easy to make.
Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed.
It looks like he just swung right over that sinker right there. What is so hard about a sinker, you have to almost go underneath it and scoop it. If you got one of those swings that goes over the top, you're never going to hit him.
Hit on the ground out to short. Gloved by Russell. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So no runs here, no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. We've played 2 full, and we are tied 0-0. Welcome back to baseball on MLB Network from Nationals Park in D.C. Set to go now in the 3rd. So coming to the plate, Jake Arrieta. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the 3rd.
Arrieta.
First delivery to him on the way. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
Well, he doubled up on that slider, so that tells me he's really feeling it at this point in the game. Good chance we'll see a heavy dose of that slider as this start continues.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2.
Well, he tried to put him away on 2 pitches low in the zone, and he just wasn't biting. Nice job of hitting.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras, as he'll take a look at ball one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. Third inning, no score to this point. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Jason Hayward.
Here's Jason Hayward now. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on the pitch?
Oh, certainly it had to be, Matt, but if he was, he obviously wasn't looking for that pitch.
2 out, nobody on. A swing and a miss at a ball down. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. Now a swing by Hayward, but he got out in front a little too much as this will hook into the seats. A foul ball and right. And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. At the plate, Stephen Drew. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Second baseman, Stephen
He's
Drew.
ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. The windup and the 0-1. And that one stayed too low apparently. Started that swing a bit too early.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
One and 2. Here it comes. Down the third baseline. Backhanded. And now a jump throw against his body. Throw bounces up to him at the bag, and he's able to cover up and hang on. Not the most fluid play, but he's out nonetheless. And definitely worth another look with our show track data. Great reaction from the hot corner to make the backhand stop, and then he unleashes that very strong throw while in the air all the way across the diamond. He's going to be smiling about that one. Standing in now, Max Scherzer, as he'll go after a hard sinker that time and falls behind 0-1. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And a curveball that time that broke too low.
Well, that's not where he wanted that curveball. It kind of backed up and stayed in. That can be effective sometimes, but it usually doesn't have the same hard bite.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. A little bit outside. 2-1. The 2-1 on its way. And a whiff at a good slider that time. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Hit out towards second. Zobrist is there. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The center fielder, number 2, ADDISON.
Ready for another chance? Adam Eaton. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Taken in by Zobrist. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Digging in for his second at-bat, John Jay. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Into the windup and the pitch. First pitch fastball in on the fists for ball 1. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Looks at a changeup on the inside corner for a strike. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Here it comes. Now a flare out to left center. Here comes Worth. He's there and records the first out. So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. Both guys topping out at 95 miles an hour. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chris Bryant. A base hit in his first trip. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
You know, Matt, he's having great success, but I can't say it's because of the first pitch strike. Now, that's over 60% of the time he's throwing that for a strike, but usually to have this kind of success, you would think the ratio would be much higher.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. And he looks at one in there. 1-2.
Well, that pulled him right there. Clearly, he was not sitting on that curveball. He couldn't pull the trigger.
The 1-2 pitch. Fouled back. No runs, just one hit. No errors so far for the Cubbies. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first two are retired here to begin inning number 4.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now, just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
Digging in to try it again, Anthony Rizzo. And then it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Takes a knee-high fastball. Here's the 0-1. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Here comes Scherzer on 0-2. And he misses there, 1-2.
Hey, not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Here's the pitch on 2-2. And that changeup didn't tempt anybody and misses for ball 3. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. Well hit to right. Harper is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So nothing happening this time around. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go, and we are tied 0-0. Stepping in, Anthony Rendon. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Anthony Rendon.
First delivery to him on the way. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Here's the pitch. Out of play. Here it comes on 1-1. And a hard sinker there. Chopped foul at home plate. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the 2nd time this afternoon.
That's a pretty sad attempt at hitting a baseball right there. No doubt he was completely fooled because that was a curveball, and it looked like he was late on a curveball. That tells me he gave up on it right till the very end, and obviously there was nothing he could do at that point.
Stepping in now, Bryce Harper. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Called strike at the knees, 1-1.
Tell you what, I'm already taking inventory in the 4th inning here, Matt. His secondary pitch has really been effective. He's used it well. He's getting a lot of good results from it. I just wonder if they're going to make an adjustment as the game continues.
And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Now here's the pitch. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Got him.
No better way to minimize the potential damage a cleanup hitter can do than to strike out both guys in front of him. Always a confidence boost when you can sit down the guys at the top of the lineup.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now as he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Nationals gone in order through 4, still tied 0-0.
Leading off for the Cubs, left fielder Kyle Schwarber.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he just misses with a curveball.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball's coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. 1-1. Here it comes. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And a breaking ball down and in here as he's got to hop out of the way there. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Another try at 2-2. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Well, he's been throwing the ball pretty well so far, but right here, 3 balls to the leadoff guy to maybe get them a chance to get them going. He's just got to come back, make him swing the bat. I'd rather see him earn his way on the base by swinging the bat instead of a walk.
Inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball 4.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Stepping in, Ben Zobrist comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit weakly back to the mound. To second for 1. Return throw is in time, and what do you know, they do get the double play.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
Here's Addison Russell. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. A called strike on the inside corner. He pops up the changeup, heading out towards shallow right. Harper is in now as he gloves it for the 3rd out of the inning. Cubs are down quietly. Halfway home, still no score. Striding in once again, Adam Lind. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Adam Lind.
Into the windup and the pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
I like that curveball right there. You know he's setting fastball, and he wants to ambush one, jump it right out of the yard, and you drop the curveball on him. Got an 0-1 count.
0-1. Here's the pitch. Lifted into the air out towards center field. There to take it is Jay, and he's got it for the first out.
The batter, left fielder, Jason Worth.
Settling in now, Jason Worth. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Curveball that time, not even close. Nationals have yet to crack the hit column thus far. Hit on the ground toward the left. Bryant is up with it. On to first, and Worth is set down. There are 2 away.
The catcher, number 32.
Still a little early to start talking about these things. There you go, right there. A big goose egg in that hit column, worth keeping in mind as we get later into the afternoon. Digging in the switch hitter, Matt Wieters. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Wieters awaits the 1-1. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
Another one sent foul. Again, a 1-2. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
That was a pretty good pitch on a pitch he doesn't throw very often, or I should say hasn't used in this game, that's for sure. That was a good pitch.
2 out, nobody on. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Well, what do you do when guys keep fouling pitches off like this? I guess you could back them off the plate by throwing one inside.
Arrieta into the windup. 2-2 pitch on its way. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. Again, he sends it out of play. Set to deal on 2-2. Good sinker that time as he gets a piece and chops it foul at home plate.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats.
That is the 8th foul ball in this at bat. I mean, golly, he's seeing a lot of pitches. He's just spoiling everything till he gets one he can handle.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. And there's the first hit of the game for the Nats. The relay, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Digging in, Stephen Drew. And now following the 2-out double, he's got a chance to drive in a run here. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. In there, strike one.
Matt, I don't know if you know this, but less than 60% of his first pitches have been for a strike. And he's still having a good game. I don't know what he's doing. They just haven't been able to figure him out.
Just one hit apiece for both of these clubs. And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And he gets a piece there and chops it foul at home plate as the count moves to 2-2 now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Zobrist is able to get there, and nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Striding in once again, Jake Arrieta comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Jake Arrieta.
high and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball one. Now here it comes. Oh, and not a swing for the bubblegum card there. It's 1-1.
Well, if you're wondering how good his stuff is, that is it right there. They're not picking him up in this day game right here, and he's got good stuff working.
Here's Scherzer now 1-1. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. Now the pitch. Curveball got him swinging for the first out.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. On the move is Harper. 2 gone.
Now batting, right fielder, Jason Hayward.
Here's Jason Hayward now. He's struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. Here comes the first pitch. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Well, he falls behind 3-1 right now, but man, he is really throwing the ball well. He's been attacking them all game.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Now here's the pitch. A little bouncer. And the pitcher will just run over and take this one himself, and the inning is over. Make it 6 shutout innings as he continues to give them fits out there. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th, and we still have no score. Digging in for his second at-bat, Max Scherzer. 0-for-1 for him here in this one.
Max Scherzer.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that one stayed too low, apparently. The 1-0 delivery. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Now batting, center fielder, Adam Eaton.
In now is Adam Eaton. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Into the windup and the pitch. Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Well, back-to-back sliders, and now he finds himself down 2-0. You know, trying to pitch him backwards, that only works if you're throwing strikes. If not, you find yourself in trouble.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Sharp ground ball to third. A dive, and he knocks it down. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single. In now is Anthony Rendon, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. And a dive, but he's back. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. The 1-0 delivery. And this is on the ground to short. Could be two. Zobrist on to Rizzo, but a little slow in developing as they'll just get the one out.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Here's Bryce Harper now, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here it comes. 1-0. There's a good swing by Harper, but this will drift foul off to the right and out of play. Arrieta sets. Here's the 1-1. This one's chopped foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout there, but that was a good job of recognizing it and holding back at the plate.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And the slider misses here, so he runs the count full. 3-2.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. And the payoff pitch is chopped foul at home plate, so we'll do it again. Still 3-2. Another full count pitch home. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
Digging in once again, Trey Turner. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
Matt, this is where I like this guy pitching. First and second, he's got 2 outs. He's got himself a little bit of a jam, but now he likes to paint the corners. Watch him fight himself out of this situation.
Ready with the 0-1. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Working to keep it tied. Here's the pitch. On the ground to the right side. Throw on to first is going to get him, and the Nationals blow an opportunity here, and that ends the inning. No runs, a hit, 2 left. On to the 7th here in game 1, and we still have no score. Back here at Nationals Park, 7th inning coming up now in game 1 as we take a look there at our game summary through the first 6 innings so far. In now is John Jay. He'll start the 7th, and
Leading
Dan,
off
as a
for the
former
Cubs,
pitcher yourself, you must
center
be
fielder,
enjoying this. Lots of
John
good pitching and defense
Jay.
today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
And some action out in that Washington bullpen now as we see both a left-hander and a right-hander throwing. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Throw is not in time, and a great job of legging that out as now the go-ahead run is on base to lead off the inning.
Chris Bryant.
Here's Chris Bryant now. In the dirt here, and a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. Go ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Looked like a breaking ball there, but it missed badly. 2-0.
Well, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
2-0 count, and the pitch. 3-0 now.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Go ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. And he misses with it, ball 4, so the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
On his way out to the mound now is the Washington manager, and the hook's coming with him as that'll be all for Max Scherzer. So he'll leave with a couple of runners aboard that are his responsibility, meaning he'd be happy to get out of here with a no decision.
Your attention, please. Now
So they'll go to the
pitching for
bullpen
Washington,
now, and it'll be the left-hander here to
36,
face the upcoming left-handed batter.
Sully.
Anthony Rizzo will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed as he'll face him with 2 on and nobody out here. Now both runners on the move. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. To first. Fielded cleanly by Lind. There's one. On to first, so he comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play.
Hey, they played the matchup there, and it worked out perfectly. Ground
fielder,
ball double play, and that changes the
Schwarber.
complexion of this inning entirely.
Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. Into the box, Kyle Schwarber. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Way in front of that fastball. Here's the 1-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. When we return, we'll see Adam Lind lead things off. It's stretch time here in our nation's capital, and we still have no score. Ready for another shot
Leading
now.
off for the
Adam
Nationals.
Lind. He's 0 for 1 thus
baseman,
far.
Adam Lind.
Into the windup and the pitch. And, oh, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. 0-1. Now here's the pitch. 1-1. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Pretty well hit deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats. Foul. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Hey, one of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat, is this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Swing and a liner, but foul. Another payoff pitch. And he could only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
When you're this deep into a start, it can
Now
be really
batting,
exhausting and
left
annoying
fielder,
when a hitter makes you work as hard as he did
Jason
right there. He got the strikeout, that's great, but he's probably thinking, get that guy out of here.
Here's Jason Worth. As he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. No hits to this point. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
You know, he's throwing the ball so good today. He didn't get that pitch right there, but he's been getting most of the calls around the plate.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Hit to third. On to first, and Worth is set down. There are 2 away.
The catcher, number 32, Matt Wieters.
Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters now. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. Wieters awaits the 1-0. Chop foul right by home plate, and it's a ball and a strike. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play.
Boy, he's been great in this one. He's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Weak grounder back to the mound. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. Nothing across here this half of the inning. 8th inning coming up, and we still have no score. And here comes Dusty out toward home plate, as it looks like we're going to see a double switch here. never
attention,
got
please.
is in out of the bullpen
These
now,
changes
as he'll
for
be inserted
Washington.
into the number
Now
6
pitching
spot
and batting in
following the
sixth
double
spot,
switch.
Number 26.
Ryan Zimmerman is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into
Now
the pitcher
playing left
spot,
field
hitting
and batting in
ninth
the
now
spot.
on the double switch.
Number 11. Ryan Zimmerman.
Ready once again, Ben Zobrist. He'll start things out for us here in inning
Leading off for the
number
Cubs,
8.
Second baseman, Ben Zobrist.
Starts him out with a curveball for a strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Next pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind 0-2 now. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt, and the throw is there to record the first out.
Now batting.
A look there at the numbers for our two starters here
Addison,
today, with both guys
Russell.
recently departed from the ball game and looking on from the dugout. Ready for another chance? Addison Russell. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Well, he swung right through that on that changeup. The changeup is a tough pitch to swing at for the first pitch because you haven't measured his velocity yet, so you don't know what you're going to see coming your direction.
The 0-1 on its way. Grounded to short. Turner gloves it. And the throw is wide as he couldn't keep his foot on the bag that time, and we'll have to see how they want to
The
score
pitcher,
that
number
play.
49, Jake Arrieta.
Tommy
Pinch hitting for the
LaStella
pitcher,
will come on to
Arrieta.
pinch hit here in a
Number
big
2.
spot.
Tommy LaStella.
In there, 0-1. Comes set with the 0-1. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
Working for the punch out and the offering. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Harper shading to his right, and he makes the catch for the second out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Our line score
The
there
catcher,
says it
number
all to
40,
this point, or if you
Wilson
prefer, it doesn't say anything. Nothing our score, as you start to wonder if anyone's going to play to run in this one. In now, Wilson Contreras. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. And that misses inside 1-0.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup, so if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. This one's down to third. Fielded by Rendon. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Cubs. Still no score. Koji Uehara is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
Koji Uehara.
Digging in to try it again, Stephen Drew. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the eighth.
Stephen Drew.
And he gets ahead 0-1. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike two.
That was a good pitch right there. Started at the knees, got the hard sink down, got him to swing right through it. Beautiful.
I tried to get Drew to go after that one, but it's back to 2-2. Now here it comes. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
This is not the guy you want to walk right here. Look, the 8-hitter, this could set up a big inning if he gets on.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. And a splitter is over for a cold third strike as he's left shaking his head. One gone.
Now batting, left fielder.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the eighth after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. Line drive to left. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
In now is Adam Eaton. And he takes ball one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Two and 0. 2-0 count, and the pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Tapper up the line. That winds up foul. Uehara looks in. Here's the 3-2. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. On his way to second is Eaton. And your go-ahead run is in there at second base as he's got himself a 2-out double.
Well, we've always known this guy was a good hitter. You knew he was going to come out of it eventually. Here's another multi-hit game. It's not one hit that gets you out of it, but the multi-hit game. Maybe this is the signs of things to come.
In now is Anthony Rendon. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Called strike over the outside part of the plate. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. Stick around because Jason Hayward will lead things off when we come back. We're on to the 9th here in Game 1, and we still have no score. Here's Jason Hayward now. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame.
Hayward.
Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Hey, when one of your better pitches is the straight changeup, you can't be afraid to throw it at any count and at any time. And, hey, first pitch, if they're going to take it for strike 1, they're going to give it to you. Go ahead and throw it.
Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Harper has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, center fielder, John Jay.
Digging in, John Jay. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Hey now.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And, looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Misses, ball 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
Wow, that's the case right there where a pitcher knows this guy's up there and he's in swing mode. That pitch wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he still swung at it.
Here's Chris Bryant now. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. 1-0 count. Here it is. Hard ground ball. Defense played him perfectly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Cubs are down in order, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Bryce Harper. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far.
Bryce Harper.
Into the windup and the pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Well, you got that first pitch, got him looking right there. With a star hitter like this guy, it is always good to get ahead in the count.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Now batting. Shortstop.
A speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He's batting cleanup, but has been shut down so far at the plate. 0 for 3. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, first baseman, Adam Lind.
Striding in, Adam Lind. Lifetime against this pitcher. 1 for 5. He's taken him deep once. Here comes the first pitch. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Uehara's ready. Here's the 1-0. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and that evens the count at 1-1. Chopped weakly to the right. Foul ball, strike 2. Ready on 1-2. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Here's the 2-2 home to Lind. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. We are still scoreless. Joe Nathan takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings.
Number 74, Joe Nathan.
So striding forward now, Anthony Rizzo. He'll be the one to start things out as we begin the 10th.
Anthony Rizzo.
First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1.
Well, that's not what they were looking for when they brought him into the game. First pitch nearly hits the first batter he's facing. That's a little bit to be concerned if you're the manager.
Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. Pitch on the way. Fastball not close, and he runs it to 2 balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. A fastball that just misses inside. Kyle Schwarber will be next. He somehow gets that one by him. 3-2 now.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Now batting, left fielder, Kyle.
Now in the
Schwarber.
box, Kyle Schwarber. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. Curveball looked at here for strike 1.
Well, maybe that fooled him, or maybe he wasn't looking for it, but man, he hung him a curveball right there in the middle. For him to not swing the bat, being the power hitter he is, who sees a lot of breaking pitches, makes me think he's looking for something else.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
He pulls this one into right, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Great recognition. He's looking for a ball up. That breaking ball hung, and he stayed with it. When they're up high, let it fly. When they start out low, you got to let it go.
Here's Ben Zobrist now, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. Possible go-ahead runs on first, one away. And here's one that misses to the Chicago second baseman. It's a ball and a strike. For his career in this matchup, 6 for 9. 2 of those hits were for home runs. The 1-1 pitch. And a fastball just a bit high. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
The good hitters, they don't usually have trouble with the low 90s fastball. He might have been looking for something else.
Here's the 2-2 pitch. Curveball that time, not even close.
Hey, not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count, you send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Line to the right side. In there, a base hit. And with that, the go-ahead runs up to second now with only 1 away.
I like it. Hard line drive on the fastball. Hit off the fastball, and good things happen.
Russell.
Jamal Weeks will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Number 8, Jamal Weeks.
Here's Addison Russell, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with the runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider. The 0-1. And a slider that catches a lot of the plate that time, and it's sent out to deep left center field. And this one is gone. So a 3-run shot to left center, his first homer here in the series, and the Cubs have taken a 3-0 lead.
Well, he clearly did not miss that one. He got everything behind it, drove it out of the ballpark. I think he was just looking for that pitch and didn't miss it.
Sean Kelly, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound.
27, Sean Kelly.
Javier Baez will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Javier Baez.
Slider right over the middle, taken for a strike. Three runs already home here. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. One and one, here it is. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here. Wilson Contreras will be next. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Contreras.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Lifted in the air to center. Eaton on the move. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So they pick up 3 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors, and no one left. So now we'll see if these guys can get even in the bottom of inning number 10. It's the Cubs 3 and the Nationals nothing.
Please.
Jemile Weeks will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here.
Second base, number 8, Jemile Weeks.
Wade Davis takes the ball, looking to make sure this game goes no further. Save situation here in inning number 10. Brian Goodwin is up off the bench as he'll lead off the bottom of the 10th after a disastrous top of the inning. And a ball, 1-0. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner.
Well, they're still in this game. You know, if they can get somebody on, a broken bat, a blooper, a bunt, and then go for the big ball, they can get something going. But you've got to start with getting somebody on base. This offense needs a base runner and get things happening.
The 1-1 pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. One and 2, here it comes. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Set to deal on 2-2. Fly ball into straightaway left. And the pinch hitter is retired here, 1 away.
The catcher, number 32, Matt Wieters.
Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch on its way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. 1 out, nobody on. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. Throw will get him at first, and Davis is looking good here. 2 gone.
And that is what you're going to get when you've got a flamethrower coming out of the bullpen. And when you're late on a fastball and you make contact below the label, all of a sudden you're holding some new firewood.
In now, Stephen Drew, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees. And in the past against Wade Davis, 0 for 7. And this is fouled back and out of play. Ready with 2 balls and a strike. Shin high fastball that time, ball 3.
One thing that could nag at you as a pitcher is having to work really hard to get a guy that you think you should be able to cruise right through. He's not known for his offensive prowess, but he's putting together a real nice at bat here.
Set. Here's the 3-1. 3-2 now.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
2 out, nobody on. Now a swing, and he pops him up. Right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. And he'll put this one away without much trouble, and the Cubs have taken home field advantage right from the start. They claim game 1 on the road as this one is over.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. Well, heroes are made in the postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our top player of the game.
And obviously, every game is so important in the postseason. So when you come to play like he did and make a big difference for your team, it's something that won't be forgotten.
(3-0) the final score in this one today. The Cubbies jump out to a 1-0 series lead. So that's a wrap for this afternoon. For Harold, Dan, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 3 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. For the Nationals, no runs, 3 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. The winning pitcher is Koji Uehara. Credit the save to Wade Davis. The loss goes to Joe Nathan. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 36 minutes. Our paid attendance at Nationals Park this afternoon, 41,222. The Nationals thank you for your attendance and remind you to please drive home safely.